How we doing today? How we feeling today, guys? Has it been a long? No, I saw y'all on Sunday. Back testing. Ain't nobody really watching that because back testing is fucking boring anyway. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how I was able to win and secure $700. So I won about 600 on my top step today, and I won about 700 on my eval. The reason why I'm saying 700 and not 625 because I bought a 25K lucid eval is because I took a trade last night and I'm pretty sure I was down like $20. So I'm just gonna estimate it to 700. So yeah, I took a $700 win on my evaluation, the lucid evaluation. I was looking to go long. We barely edged my shit, but because I was already at the like almost the 50% mark, this was the trade. The 50% mark, it was like, okay, cool. I might as well just go ahead and yeah. Let me log in real quick. Yeah. So yeah. This is the execution. Always gotta show the profits. I don't want to bullshit. I don't want to lead you guys on. This was the trade, perfect trade. Damn, this was really a nice smooth trade now that I look at it. Wow. All right. So the reason why I took this trade is because we had CPI this morning. Who traded CPI this morning? Me. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I traded CPI, but I basically made like $20. Like the move was so small. It was like literally like I probably just exited immediately. So you know what I'm saying? I didn't wait. I should have waited, but it's fine. I don't want to gamble. I don't like gambling, and I do not recommend gambling for anybody out there. I only did this because it's an evaluation. Who's not trying to get their evaluation passed? You know what I'm saying? And if I fit, and this is just a disclaimer to everybody out there. If you do not have a profitable system and you are thinking about full porting CPI, please don't. You know what I'm saying? Please don't. If you do not have a system that you could back test that works, or just a system, it doesn't. There is no right system. It's just a system that works for you. If you do not have a system, do not full port CPI. It doesn't matter if you just need $3,000 and you're gonna full port that shit because you also got to remember you could lose the money. You know what I'm saying? And you could lose the account. I'm going to make this as a disclaimer for the people out there that are not. I'm not profitable. You know what I'm saying? So me telling you this unprofitable trader to another unprofitable trader, that's saying something. Do not, and if you do not have a strategy, do not, and I repeat, do not full port TPI because the minute you get that XFA, you're losing that shit. You're losing that shit. Because if you do not have a model that works, how are you going to trade? That's like you have to have a system. These prop firms are out to get you. You feel me? If you do not have a system that works, you're not gonna make it in trading, bro. I'm telling you. You could trade with discretion, but that could only get you so far if you don't know how to read the market for real. So, boom. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for my little rant. I'm just saying this because I don't want to trade CPI. I only trade CPI if it comes to an XFA or not XFA, if it comes to a funded because I know if I get that account, I could actually just leverage my account with my model. So, and I'm about to show you my model. So boom, we have a 5 minute gap from CPI today. I know I was thinking honestly, I was very much bullish, not bullish, but I was bearish slash bullish coming into the day with the CPI. I was thinking we might just end up just tiring up and targeting all time highs for real. So after this 5 minute gap, you know what I'm saying? We created a 5 minute gap and we have liquidity inside. You see what this is. This right here is how I trade turtle soup. So we have a turtle soup inside of the gap. So what did I want to do? I wanted to see price retrace into the gap. And once we retraced into the gap and then took that liquidity inside of the gap, I was looking for longs immediately. You feel me? ES at the time failed to take that low. This was at the time. I'm now currently in shorts. I'm shorting the market, just trying to see. I took a contract off once we came into this 1 hour gap. We might end up retracing back up, but I already took two contracts off and I went break even. So that's just that trade. You know what I'm saying? Um, Paper trading on forward testing. I'm sorry. So yeah, created a SMT here. We failed to take the low at the time, right? So what happened? And next, I just looked for a 1 minute inverse revi gap or 3 minute. We had a 3 minute, but I didn't like the 3 minute, so I just went with the 1 minute. And honestly, I'm glad I didn't go off the 3 minute because I waited for the retracement back inside of the 1 minute to give me that confirmation. Once I saw the 3 minute, I was like, okay, cool. Let me just wait for the confirmation. We retraced back into it, and once we came back into it, and we came, I think I was somewhere over here. I don't even remember. When we came back in, I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna enter. So I entered immediately, literally immediately. Once we came back and was showing signs of rejection, and then we ended up having a strong move. And the reason why I closed early and I actually didn't let my trade go all the way up here is not because I knew we were gonna dump. I actually made more than I should have. I made about 600, like basically I need 625 more to pass. So, or 630, I'd say, or 629, I don't know. But literally I made 50% of the 50% of my profits today. So it's like, I'm not going to try to make more and then I have to make an additional amount to be able to surpass the account. I just want to pass the account perfectly, catch a banger trade, A plus setup trade, and keep shit pushing. You feel me? So that was a trade. I did do CPI. It was barely a move. If I'm being honest with you, I barely made a move. It's probably came up to the 50% equilibrium. If I'm being honest with you, and then I just closed off the trade, and I only made $200. So it's like it didn't really do nothing for me. You know, this trade did much more for me. So it's like trade CPI at your own discretion, but be aware. Like there could be a possibility you could get wicked out. There could be a possibility that you lose a trade. There could be a possibility that you win the trade. And there could be a possibility that we shoot up and instantly go in the other direction. You never know. That's why, bro, my heart was racing this morning, bro. Racing this morning because I was like, fuck. What do I do? What do I do? So, you know what I'm saying? I did take a $600 win on my XFA, but I also, so we're back in the green. You know, I'm only looking to execute A plus setup trades only on that account. But I do have this little test demo account, so it's like I could bullshit with this one. I'm only looking to take A plus setup trades, and today this was an A plus setup trade, so I don't have to do 200 push-ups to punish myself. And yeah, enough with the rant. Hopefully you guys have a blessed day today. I had a great fill. This was a great trade. Um, I'm about to go out later. I'm about to go have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to enjoy the rest of my day. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. God bless and love always. Let me actually show you the short that I'm in right now, because I really don't want to make you guys think that I really just be sitting here bullshitting for real. Like this is the fill. I put in 3 contracts, but I took 2 off once we came into the 1 hour. This 1 hour unfilled gap. So I was like, all right, cool. If we come into the 1 hour, I'll just take 2 contracts off and go break even. And that's what I did. So now we're just watching to see what's really gonna happen. You know, hopefully we end up hitting my key area. I will really want to see price come all the way down here. I really want to see these lows get swept, but it's fine if we don't. And yeah, that's the trade. I wouldn't even be surprised if we're dumping because we just swept liquidity due to CPI. So whatever happens today happens. We could potentially rebalance into this. So I might actually move my stop loss back up just in case. And I mean, I already won profit. So it's like, if I lose this, it doesn't mean anything to me. But if we rebalance into this inverse for value gap, and now I could really delete everything else because I made the video. If we rebalance into this 5-minute gap, I could honestly say we could look for shorts, and I feel like it's a better, you have a better gap right here. I just say this honestly. Yeah, this looks better. So yeah, if we rebalance into this 15-minute gap right here, 30-minute, whatever. I like the 30. Yeah, I like the 30 better because it's much more. It's way better. It looks way better when it comes to the equilibrium. If we come in right into the 50% range. So yeah, we could see if this potentially holds, and if it holds, I'd honestly look to target down here. I'd probably go break even right here. Let me alert that real quick. This would be my break even, and then that's when it's like, okay, cool, because now we're just retracing. So we could retrace back up, come back down, and just take out these lows. This would be an A plus setup, another A plus setup for me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Hopefully you guys have a blessed one. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families. Love always. Enjoy the video. Please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I want to create a community of people that really want to grow and learn. And I have been getting some new subscribers, some new people. So welcome to the community. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate every single one of you guys for just coming in, joining the community. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? $1,300 win, I think, today, or $1,200, however you want to count it. But yeah, love you guys always. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. God bless, and love always.